Hey everybody, I'm back and I'm back with a new car. This is my 2018 Dodge Charger GT. It's the all-wheel drive 3.6 liter Pentastar, and it is pretty much fully loaded. What happened was my older Charger, which was a Super B 2012 Super B Charger, that got stolen. So I decided to get something that won't get stolen and that I could drive all year around. So I pulled the trigger on this. So starting off with the GT, this is a 2018. For the 2019, the front bumper and I believe the rear bumper as well, they all look like the RTs, which pretty much looks like a Scat Pack. Me personally, I don't like if a V6 does look like a Scat Pack or an RT, just because it gives away the unique look of those Scat Packs, especially the Hellcats too. They all look the same now. I like this regular V6, looks like a regular Charger. Also, this one came with the regular duck lip. I wish it had the SRT spoiler there at least. It will look nicer. I do plan to get that. And you can see here, 4 for the all-wheel drive. That's how you can tell if a Charger is all-wheel drive. By the badge it says 4, or by these wheels that come on it. These are specific wheels for all-wheel drives. These Chargers, base model, whatever it is, they all come with this key fob. So pretty much just walk up to the car, unlock it, and you're all set. So like I said, this is a fully loaded version of the Charger GT Plus. It's actually a GT Plus for the fully loaded ones. Full leather interior. You got your heated rear seats and 2 USB ports back there, and you got 2 AC vents. So just foot on the brakes, start it. This seat is memory seating, so the seat moves every time you start the car or when you turn it off. So, features. Mine's got paddle shifters. I'm not sure if these standard or not. I don't think they are, but I'm gonna go ahead and say maybe 2. And in the gauge cluster, so you can pretty much customize it. Here you can customize what you want to say here, and here you can customize to what you also want it to tell you. So using these buttons on the side, you go ahead and you can scroll down. You got your tire pressure for the vehicle info, and your coolant temperature, your trans temperature, your oil temperature, oil pressure, and your oil life. I'm not sure. It is an all-wheel drive. I'm not sure what this thing does. I'm gonna do some research. I'm not sure if it says how much power you put into the rear wheels or if it's an all-wheel drive. Not 100% sure. I don't know also if you could like disable the all-wheel drive and just keep it a rear-wheel drive. Going through that, battery voltage, intake air temperature, torque, horsepower, and when you go down, this car actually's got performance pages. So you got your timers, braking distances, I believe, yep, G-forces, lap timers. You got your also lap history here and your top speed. Fuel economy is really good on this car. I've been averaging about 19 for the past month that I've been driving it. And you got your audio, whatever you play on the radio, it can show right here. And here's a screen setup. So like I said, so in the upper left, right up there, it turns red. And you can customize it to say if you want your time, or you want your outside temperature, you want the compass, or whatever you want up there. Even if you don't want anything, you could put that. But I just keep it as a, how much range I got left, just to know. So for the center console here, you got your infotainment screen, the Uconnect, and you got your shifter here, little storage right here, and your storage right here. You got a 12-volt power outlet. So this right here, this is the Uconnect. when you go here, that's your AM, FM presets, Sirius satellite, and you can actually customize all this down here. You can like move around. If you go to apps, you can move around from like here. You can put it down there if you want. But anyways, back to the radio. That's that, and you hit the button here, right there. You gotta show your map, small view of your map, and what song you're playing. Go to Bluetooth. Got your Bluetooth, auxiliary, 2 USB ports. When you connect your USB ports, which are located inside the center console right back there, when you connect it, the Apple CarPlay pops up, and it'll just automatically connect to Apple CarPlay. There's your climate control. You can control using these buttons down here, or you could use it, just drag it up or down, and you can see where you want your air to flow. And here's your fan speeds. Like I said, you can also control with the knob too. So you got your apps here. It's got a lot of apps to go through. And here's your control. This one's equipped with the heated seats and ventilated seats, and here's the heated steering wheel. That's your navigation right here. You put your destination, just if you want to view the map. Here's your phone. You connect your phone there. And down here, you got your radio volume knob, or you want to turn the radio off, push that button right here. You can go through your stations. You can turn the screen completely off with this button. And you got your hazards, or if you want to just mute the radio, you can. You got sport mode right here. Turns traction control off and put sport mode. You got a little flag right up there too. Right here is Super Track Pack, which brings up this page. So you got a launch control. You can set up which RPM you want launch control, and you can activate it. You got your drive mode set up here. I got it set up. That's my normal mode. Sport mode, how you want to set up your sport mode. And you can also set up like the auto mode is whenever you start the car, just your normal mode, the way you want it all the time. When you go up here, there's performance pages. Performance pages here is, you got your homer's horsepower, G-forces, and your current gear. You got your timers here. You got some other gauges. And actually there's two pages. There's that and there's that. G-forces. Got your engine. Down here's your horsepower, pound-feet of torque, oil pressure, how fast you're going, your speedometer, and down here shows your gear. Got your little dyno. I'm not sure how accurate this one is, but it's good to have one. It's nice. Other than that, that's it for the infotainment system. There's a lot of customizations in it that I kind of don't really want to go through, just because it's very lengthy, but it's to your preference. And up here, like I said, it shows if you're connected to a device. You got your your air conditioned temperature, or your heater, the time and temperature outside. Got your 8-speed shifter. To the left, manual mode. Down is to upshift, up is to downshift. And it's an 8-speed automatic transmission. You got 2 cup holders here, very big, and you got a little slot right there in the middle if you like put your phone or something. It's the glove box, the center console here. It's a really big center console actually. You got a tray, and you got another 12-volt power outlet, your 2 USB ports, and your auxiliary port. Other than that, charge is really fully loaded. I can't complain. You got your memory seating here. You got a power sunroof. It's got your garage links right there. You can turn these lights on. You can turn this one on too. You got a sunglass holder right here. You got your assist, roadside assistant, or your emergency call button right there. You got mirrors in the sun visors. You got a little extension right there too. You got your handles right here. Your lights, trunk button, gas button is located right down there by the door. And you got 2 pockets here in each door. Each door's got a cup holder in it. So we got a cup holder, storage. Back seat's got a storage as well and a cup holder, but the storage is a little bit smaller. A really nice leather steering wheel. It's very comfortable. It's so comforting to hold the steering wheel while driving, and especially when it's cold outside and you got the heated steering wheel on, which this one's equipped with it. Feels phenomenal. And cruise control buttons here. Like I said, you got your menu buttons here to go through that menu, and you got your voice controls here, and you can hang up and answer calls using those buttons. Behind the steering wheel, there's also buttons. The right side is for your volume. Right side is for the volume. Your left side is to go through the channels. If you're on the radio, right here, you can go through the channels. And like I said, right side is for the volume, left is for the channels. A lot of people have these and they still don't learn them just because it's kind of confusing and they're not labeled. So yes, left is for presets or scrolling through songs. The right side is only through the volume. Also got a backup camera. When you put into reverse, backup camera comes on. And your side mirrors, they tilt down. So I'm gonna put it back in park. See how they tilt up? Put in reverse, tilts down. Very helpful. And you got parking sensors back there as well. So it's very easy to park this thing. And if someone walks behind the car while it will beep at you very loud. And if you're about to hit something as well, it will start to beep. And as you get closer, the beep becomes a little louder and more response. And also in here, you got your window controls. The fronts are up, down, auto for up and down. You got your mirror controls here, windows, lock and unlock. And right here, this one's got the memory seating. Here, you can set the way you want it. So if you got 2 drivers, this one's seat position is some way and the other person is a different way. Also, one more thing, some chargers, they come equipped with a power adjusted steering wheel. This one is not. This one is just a lever, regular manual adjust. For the ones that come with the power adjusted ones, they are connected with your seat position, your memory seating. So when you turn the car off, the steering wheel will go up, seat will pull back. When you turn your car on or you put in the on position, your seat will go forward to the last position that you were at. The steering wheel as well will do the same. So they're both programmed together if you have the power adjusted steering wheel. If you don't, steering wheel is the way that you put it. Seat is the only thing that moves back and forth. I mean, it's fine. It doesn't bother. There is no difference. It's just a little more, just one more luxury feature that they just offer. I'm not sure which trims have it, but I do know that they do got it in some trims. I'm just not 100% sure which ones they are. So yeah, that was it. Backseat space is very big and comfortable. You got a big back seat. You got 2 AC vents, 2 heated seats, and 2 USB ports. And you got 2 map pockets as well back here. And you got 2 cup holders here, storage here, armrest, and you still got a cup holder and a little bit of storage back there. This back seat, I would not mind spending hours and hours riding back here on a long road trip. It's so comfortable, and it's got a lot, it's got storage, it's got your handles, and you got 2 lights here if you want to see. I love this back seat. It's very comfortable. I wouldn't mind riding here at all. So driving the GT, first off, it is very quiet and very comfortable. And compared to the 392, this is so quiet. This feels like I'm driving. Compared to the 392, this feels like a Mercedes. Of course, it's not a Mercedes, but compared to that car, this is a very comfortable car to live with day in day driving. As you can see here, it's got your digital digital speedometer, and on the side right there, I have it customized. Also, you can customize this to show how, if you even want to say like all the gears, or if you just want to say, you know, P, R, and D. I have it set to where it just says what gear I'm in, and the trans gears, like, you know, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 8, because this is an 8-speed. And other than that, driving is very good. It handles pretty good. Steering is very soft. Turning wise, it does have a little bit of body roll. It is about a 4,500 pound car, but visibility is really good. You can see out the windshield, on the sides you can see very clear, through the back. And when you open the sunroof, you got a sunroof, it brings a lot of light in here, so you can actually see really good. Like I said, I also got lane departure warning, so if I do want to turn and I didn't pay attention that there's a car next to me, it will light up and beep at me saying, you know, just beep to let me know that there's a car there. Other than that, I'm loving every bit of it. Can't complain about it. So all Chargers have the LED daytime running lights right there. This one's got the halogen bulbs. Not the halogen. This got the HIDs. The halogen is a standard, and you got LED fog lights down there. This is a 3.6 liter Pentastar. V6 put about 300 horsepower. For these engines, I don't necessarily think that you should put a catch can. Just because it's not a performance engine, but catch can does help a lot. I had it in my 392, and that helped a lot. So if you do have a 392, I highly suggest you get a catch can. I do plan on getting a cold air intake. I'm not sure if a cold air intake voids the warranty though, so I'm gonna look into that. And pretty much, yeah, that's it. That's all I can think of that I'm gonna do to it for now, other than the SRT spoiler back there too. I might black out the badges too, just because I'm not a fan of chrome. And like I said, the rear, this is how the rear looks. Obviously, these are LEDs, and the LED lights light up. Everyone knows about the Charger. I did tinted these tail lights though. Tinted these tail lights, and that's pretty much it for now.